All right, well, coming up next, it is Game 3 Oddball on Guardian.
Yeah, sorry.
Now, we have Oddball Guardian, of course, going to be one of Str8 Rippin's stronger game types going into this event. They struggled a little bit in Meadowlands, but they're looking strong so far. Str8 Rippin still get to drop a game. So these guys are absolutely on fire, and you're going to look for ElamiteWarrior and Legit to continue running the objectives here for Str8 Rippin. Tsquared pushing top middle once again, took down Snipedown, who had the sniper. So now Str8's got the sniper, and he was taken down. All 4 dead. That is going to give the ball to Instinct, and the camo player, Roy, is going to bring it back to his teammates over here on Snipe Tower, as he is going to continue to try and do some damage, playing sneaky with this camouflage.
Now Instinct has got to be able to try, they've got to work to get 10, 15 seconds of ball time at a clip here. It's not about just grabbing the ball and walking across the map with it. They need to get it set up in place, because that will enable them to give themselves a bit of a distance between themselves and Str8 Rippin. They'll put Str8 Rippin on the offensive. They've shown that they've got the skill. It's just a question of patience, communication, and you know what? They've just got to shrug off that last game.
Yeah, it's all on Instinct shoulders right now. They definitely have the talent capable to take out Str8 Rippin. It's all going to be mental here. Halo is about 60% skill, 40% mental, if you ask me, Sonny. And these guys, especially the Instinct players, are all about the mental game. Mackeo, their captain, being the worst about it.
Absolutely. You know what I got to say I love so far is the new addition, Snipedown. He seems like he just wants to win. He's doing what it takes. He's leading the way. His stats have been great. He looks like he's been here before, but again, this is only his 2nd event here with MLG, and he's on the pro circuit. This kid's got to be feeling good. Now he just needs to remember, it's not over yet. It's up to them as a team.
All right, well, we're jumping on board with Team Captain Mackeo as he is charging the Snipe Tower. Neighbor hit him with a no-scope. That is what Neighbor does best, weakening Mackeo. That allowed his teammate Legit to clean up the kill, and now Legit and Tsquared are just running amok over here on Snipe 2. T2 with the Mauler, Legit with the perfect grenades. Legit looking so much more comfortable here in Halo 3 than he was in Meadowlands.
You said it. You said it. Legit, I think, realized. He went into the Meadowlands, and I remember talking to him. He said, you know what? We're feeling good. We're feeling solid. It's the first time we're actually playing with our coach behind us. You know what? Maybe they felt a little too good. I don't think they're going to leave anything on the floor here in San Diego. It seems like they want to win badly, and every player I look at for Str8 Rippin seems like they're playing well, they're playing the game together, and as a team, no weak link right now for Str8 Rippin.
Now, one thing to point out about this oddball game is last time against Triggers Down, we saw the game go about 10 minutes before anyone got a minute of ball time. This time around, Str8 Rippin is being much more aggressive with the oddball. And you see Tsquared's already having his team with 50 seconds, and it's only 3 minutes into this game.
And you know what? Maybe he felt like last time against Triggers Down, they waited a little too long, that was a little too close. But I have to say, it seems like it's working so far. Oh, nice play there by Elamite.
Elamite just picked up a double kill, going for that triple. He hit the body. That is going to force Instinct to back off his Snipe Tower. And Elamite is still controlling these power weapons. He has also stepped it up since the Meadowlands.
I say, you know what, Elamite, talked to a lot of folks. He's one of the top 5 pros according to some people. I like his all-around play. He's a guy that maybe you wouldn't call out as being the one you have to control for Str8 Rippin, but you know what? So far this event, he's proven that he likes being underestimated a little bit. It lets him get in there and do some damage.
All right, well, Elamite was taken down. We're going to stay on board with him, though, because he is such an amazing player to watch in objective games. I was talking to T2 a little bit about him. I was like, so is Elamite your objective player? He's like, I guess you could call him that, but he's also one of our best slayers. He has an amazing shot, he positions himself well, and he's also a phenomenal support player. He doesn't worry about finishing kills always, because he will put 2 to 3 shots on, trusting that Legit Neighbor or T2 will do it for him, and he can go back to focusing on his objectives.
Again, the key to any team sport, not just Halo 3 here on the MLG Pro Circuit, is trust. If you don't trust your teammates, you're not putting yourself in a position to win. And you know what? Elamite has proven that he trusts his teammates.
Well, Neighbor going to town, bottom snipe, dropped the grenade there for Lunchbox, who was chasing him with the Mauler. Lunchbox's twin brother, Roy, was able to take him out, but we're going to stay on board, though, with Neighbor. He was so hot on Saturday, as he normally is, but what happened in Meadowlands was he definitely cooled down on Sunday. Can he continue the momentum that he had last night into today? We'll have to find out. So far, he's doing a pretty good job of it in Game 1 and 2, winning that last game, Amplified Team Slayer for his team.
You said it. You know what, Neighbor, one of those players you watch, and he's a very exciting player. He can play pretty much any role for the team. But one of the things I love best about him is that he will run routes on maps that you don't normally see. He will do things that make you say, what? But you know what? Somehow he makes it work, and that's just his sneakiness, his skill, and also the fact that he has the teammates around him who are communicating to him and telling him where he's clear and where not to go.
All right, well, we're listening to Mackeo and Lunchbox trying to clear out the snipe tower. Mackeo is asking, where's the last one? It was Tsquared, and Mackeo beat him down. So this is going to be Instinct's opportunity to get a little bit of ball time. They're set up here on snipe 2. Mackeo putting shots bottom middle, not backing down, tossing some grenades. You got to love how confident Mackeo is in this event compared to last one as well.
Well, last event, as you mentioned, Mackeo got into his head a little bit, got a little frustrated with his teammates and with the momentum that they lost, but so far doing a great job. Let's listen to him lead the troops here. Mackeo, captain of Team Instinct.
And keep your eyes in the bottom left corner because it is awesome to watch his expressions.
Grab ball, grab ball. I got it. Grab ball. I got two.
Grab ball.
Go camo, go camo. You're in short something. Just work. Got it. Just short something.
Down center. Two down center. Down center right now. Kyle, one shot. Mid-side. BR. Mid-side. He's weak. Eric, start talking.
Go.
Mid-side.
Guys, come on.
Watch out mid-side. Put in that ball. Nice. I'm going. Camo down center. Mid-side. Behind me. He's there.
Oh, and great eyes by Mackeo to spot Tsquared. He was listening for that call out, grabbed the ball, and started the hunt. Huge play there by the team captain.
Team communication, as we said. He even said, are you sure? But in that exchange, they lost control of the ball. Str8 Rippin still with the lead even after all that. Instinct has got to make a push. The game time winding down. They don't want to let the clock become another disadvantage for him. Mackeo leading the troops really well. His head's still in the game. I like to see that compared to the Meadowlands.
That's right. Mackeo definitely leading the troops, and so is a player on the other side of the stage. It's Tsquared, and he is doing a great job leading the troops. Triple X, of course, also being there, telling his teammates where to go. So Mackeo doing a nice job grabbing that ball and moving it all the way back to blue tower. Str8 Rippin just seemed to ignore him, leave him alone, and now I see why. It's because they're all pushing so aggressively from top blue, but Mackeo had some huge help from his teammates. They're sniped out, picked up 2 kills, and that is going to free them as they take the lead for the first time. We're staying on board with Lunchbox, who's just got a killing spree. Now he's got some ball time. They retake the lead with the oddball. It's 84-80. Just 7 minutes left in this game, Sonny. What's your prediction?
Well, right now, I'm liking what I'm seeing out of Instinct, but you know what? For all the effort they put into it, and for the team, the way the team's been working together, they don't have much of a lead. And you know what? I feel like that's going to favor Str8 Rippin, believe it or not, even though they're down in this situation, because even though they're getting a nice chunk of time right now, they need to be able to do that and string it together a few times in order to put Str8 Rippin really on the offensive, because that's when Str8 Rippin's teamwork tends to fall apart. But when each of the players feel like they have to do too much. Right now, the game's still close enough that Str8 Rippin feels like they're in it.
Well, let me talk a little bit about this kid we're watching right now. It's Lunchbox. He was holding the ball. He grabbed his sniper kill, top the screen, held the ball for another 10 seconds, picked up 2 more kills, and grabbed the camo. He has really stepped it up, and when Lunchbox is on, just like last year on 5K, he is the team's best player. But his problem is his inconsistency and his lack of motivation at some points. He gets down on himself and brings the team down. But he seems to be able to shrug this off so far against Str8 Rippin, not allowing those first 2 games to get to his head. He is keeping his team in it, and check out the play as he's chasing down Legit. Huge play by Legit. Nice job to toss off that ball because everyone was set up at blue tower. But it looks like Instinct is going to regain control of that odd ball right away. Now talking a little bit about Str8 Rippin, these guys were in the exact same situation last night against Str8 Down in this game set. The game was within 20 seconds, and in the end, Str8 Rippin with about a minute 30, locked it down, and at 40 seconds made it mathematically impossible for Str8 Down to come back. They're going to be looking to do that exact same thing, but they're going to have to